Welcome to the righteous sphere. We separate the gray areas over here. We don't do the lying like those other places. No. We don't do no fucking lying over here. You're gonna get the truth.
Is the way he challenges the black elite. He talks about the black elite that's on TV and speaks that honest truth that we've always talked about on this platform, that a lot of times the worst ideas get out to the black community because the Negroes on TV care nothing about actually going in and building for the community. And the reason they don't is because if they do that, they'll be punished. They'll be taken off the platform and replaced by somebody who plays ball. They'll be punished. They'll be taken off the platform and replaced by somebody who plays ball.
Salute, class, and we got a good one, guys. Like I said on social media, I don't work for free, and this is gonna be like how we do in the private sessions tonight, guys. So I'm gonna really go to work. I'm gonna earn my money tonight, guys. You know what I mean? I'm gonna help out. The link has been dropped. If there's anybody want to come on and share their thoughts. I already got my guy, Mr. Approach. Y'all know Mr. Approach. Y'all know him over here. I got my guy, Mr. Approach. Salute, Mr. Approach. How you feeling tonight? I see my guy got the lucha mask on. What's going on, my guy? What's up, Mr. Approach? How you feeling tonight?
I feel excellent, man. Can't complain.
Man, that mask is dope, man. I ain't even gonna hold you. You know me. I'm
Yeah, thank you, man. I know you're a wrestling fan. I know Shamari, your son Shamari, a wrestling fan. So I said, let me throw it on, bro. If you want, I'll tell you where to get this shit from, bro.
Oh man, sheesh. Wait till my boy KDH see that shit right there, man.
Yeah.
Man, all right. Yeah. So we came tonight because I wanted to go over with the guys. I wanted to just converse. I wanted to do something. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I pulled I think our sister K Bella, she supposed to be pulling up. And we just gonna have a nice little conversation for once. You know what I mean? We're gonna have a conversation. So, you know what I mean? I wanted to start out by asking you, Mr. Approach, what was the worst relationship experience you ever had? And was it in private or in public when you had to go through it?
Well, it was I had a lot. I had a lot of fucked up experiences where maybe I wasn't. It was an official relationship. She was shorty. Was just my, fucking with her, trying to get the pussy, and it taught me a lot. And some of these situations made me red pill before.
All right, so hold on. So what you're saying is you didn't really do relationships. You never really was in a real relationship. You just
I was just a
Just
pretty boy
pumping
playboy
dumb,
nigga,
just dating.
fucking these hoes to sleep.
Okay, okay. So in that, what was one of your worst experiences, and was it public or private?
Uh, it was private. I had a situation where I had met Shorty in a shelter. Um, this is back when I was in BMCC college, but I met Shorty from a shelter because remember at the time I didn't have my own crib. I was still living with my grandma, and
Right.
basically Shorty, she's from Harlem, and I met her at the library. She's a single mother. Um, long story short, she ended up trying to use, she's really one of those manipulative women. And I introduced her to my friend one night. Well, he, what happened was my friend, because I was in a rap shit at the time. I was doing a rap shit, so I had a dude that I was working with that's gonna help me polish up my skills and actually help write raps for me. And he had got drunk one night, and he sent Shorty a picture of him without a shirt on. Um, you know, I don't know why he would do some shit like that. So watch your friends, guys.
Wait. So
So
wait. So hold on. So wait. Another nigga sent Shorty. Oh yeah, a family. Wait. Take me back. Take me back, guys. Cause I'm trying to get. I'm trying to get. I'm trying to get. So I'm trying to get something here right now. Right. I need to know when. I need to know when did things go left, and now this is public, so this is not private because other people involved. Like the healing process is different when you have a public situation and when you have a private bad situation. So can you explain that one more time? When did you know shit going south?
when she started, so basically the dude that I was basically doing a mixtape with, he had sent a picture to my phone while I was with her with the shirt off because he was drunk, and I guess he was like, "Yo, if she got any friends, let her know." But low key, I think he was trying to fuck her too, so he had did that because he came from he just finished doing 10 years in jail. He was really in shape. He's still more in shape than me. So when he sent her that picture, remember that she's a real manipulative woman, so she started to use that to make me jealous. So she would go and bring him up in conversations like she was trying to get with him to make me jealous. So what ended up happening was she ended up fucking with him in my face because what happened was, I'm young and I didn't really give a fuck about women at the
Right.
time, and I still really don't. So she ended up um, calling him over one night, and they ended up having a flame because I had told them that it was a kid that I basically what told them was that I wanted to have like a threesome. We could do a foursome. So me and my man's him could run the train on her, but she took things um, everything went south when she used that as manipulation to where she made it seem like
Yeah,
I was
you thought. So hold on, all right, I got it now. So you thought you was putting your meds on the whole time your man was already behind your back putting himself on. So you just threw her the alley oop, pretty
yeah,
much. All right
yeah.
now. So now that I got an idea of that situation, how are you now from that experience? Do you like, are you scared of relationships? Is that part of the reason why you
Comes to
shy
play,
away from being in a committed relationship?
this, this,
Explain.
no,
Explain
yeah,
yourself.
it does because I was hurt for a long while, but after I talked to many OGs, they had told me about this red pill before I knew what the red pill was. They told me about broke down about the black woman how she is, and basically, um, I didn't do. You have to look at when you deal with women with kids, you have to
Now
understand that.
JT, real quick, not to cut you off. The OGs that you say, are these OGs? What are their results? Because you know that's hella important. When you intake and when you healing now and licking your wounds, if you intake some foolishness, bro, you gonna get them results of them OGs. Do them OGs have women?
Yes, yes. Some of them do, some of them don't. Some of them are just going. Some are just going through the they just going through the same shit every other guy has gone through. They've been through what I've been through. This guy, one OG that was telling me about how he's an ex pimp. He has a racial woman. The other OG, right, he's not in the best situation financially, but he has two women mothers. Basically, they both street dudes, and she was a hood bitch, and they knew everything about her because they seen her many times. She's just a typical modern Western black woman.
Right. And see, at this point, you are already used to your attachment style. Do you know anything about your attachment styles? Do you know that there's
Yes,
four? What's your attachment style?
my attachment style basically being a beta man. It's based our textbook beta man. You get a girl, you fling, you get her in the fling with a girl. You basically give her all the power where the gender roles reverse, and now she sees that you have money because I had a lot of things going for me. At that time, I was in college. I was in BFCC college. I was working on my associates in criminal justice.
All right, so
So
hold on. I'm gonna give you the four standard. I'm gonna give you the four standard attachment styles. You know what I mean? And you gonna pick which one is yours. All
okay,
right. So first, you have the anxious. That also refers to as the preoccupied. Then you have the avoidant. That refers to the dismissive. Then you have the disorganized. That refers to the fearful, avoidant. And then you have the secure. Which one is yours?
avoidance,
Number one. All right,
avoidance.
that's fair. That's common too. That's common.
Because I feel remember that I remember this before. Shout out to OG AMS because he talked about this a lot. You got to lead to make
Definitely the
moves.
Godfather get love over here. Hold
Yeah,
on,
yeah,
bro. Hold
yeah,
on. Hold
yeah.
on. We got the Godfather get love over here. Definitely.
Because
Salute to AMS, B.
yeah, because AMS will always used to talk about attachments and things like that, and how to get imprinted and things like that. I think that when you make yourself too vulnerable and you let a woman run over you, and you don't have no boundaries, and you just you let some woman remember a woman like the shit test. So when you fail them shit tests and let the woman run over you, she loses respect for you, and she goes hold no she goes all holds bars, if that's how you say it. So that let me know that it's right. You have to lead to make women submit. You have to have a backbone. You have to stay in masculine frame, and you can't. You have to.
We losing my guy. Damn.
Hello? My bad. Somebody caught me. You have to keep the woman chasing after your validation, and
Yeah,
you have to know. You have to
definitely.
know. You have to know. You have to know.
We getting there. We getting there, man. You getting ahead of yourself now, Mr. Player. Getting ahead of yourself. I'm trying to figure. I'm still stuck at the part as how did that relationship that you just gave us, that relationship example,
Well,
how did that change you?
and
And what are you doing? Hold on. What are you doing to not allow that to change you?
now it did change. It changed in a positive way. I don't date single mothers. I don't fuck with shelter bitches anymore. Um,
And
I know
hold
my
on,
word.
hold on. All right. Now, again, let's go back to how did you find out? How did you find out you didn't like that? Like what was it in you that got you like, you know what, I just don't like this feeling.
Uh, um, Basically, studying the red pill, and you compensate your manhood. You always feel less than. You feel then you meet your friends. They doing pretty good. They are street niggas, but they doing good, and they going to shit like this, and you look like a dickhead. Your woman seeing you like shit.
So it was more so the public shame and the public's opinion of you that
Yeah.
you that you weighed heavy in on.
Yes.
But and so that means this was a public relationship, then, kind of like this was a public thing because people
It was. It
outside
was.
of your immediate, of your intimate circle knew of you getting played.
Yes.
All right. And so how did you deal with that? Like how did you pick up the pieces to the outside world? Because the outside motherfuckers, that should make the situation worse. Guys, keep in mind, guys, those of you that's tuning in, This is an open panel, open discussion. I'm just here. I'm trying to talk with the guys. I'm gonna make y'all stronger. I'm earning my money. This is what I do in them private classes, guys. This is what I do in the private classes. When I tell you I got that work, I got that work. You know what I mean? I'm giving out white privilege tonight. Trust me. Trust me when I tell you I'm not doing this on the regular, bro. I'm not. I don't like doing it. I'm annoyed that I have to do it. But I got to show y'all who the boss is. All right, but anyway, let's get back. Okay, I mean, I got OKL on my mind, son. I need OKL right now too. Somebody share this to OKL, man, so he could get on this panel and we could talk, man. We could have some grown up conversations. And with Bella B, get your ass on this panel, Bella B. Get your ass on this panel, man. Let's go. Let's go. We gonna make our money tonight, Righteous Fair, because they be playing us. They think we just be talking out our ass, and they talk the Bible, or they manipulate, or you know the shit that they create. Anything to avoid the truth and changing they stupid ass. Anything. Oh, the way he cursed too much. He cursed. He say nigga. Bellamy, get on the panel, Bellamy. Let's get it. All right, but back to your ass, Mr. Approach, man, because you just be shucking and jiving through these streets, bro. You just be shucking it. This how you get them. This how you get all that content, man.
Yeah, right now, bitches, and I tell bitches what it is. I got my shit right on Facebook how I feel about bitches. If you don't like how I talk about women, then fuck you. Word.
Oh, all right. Do you
And,
see yourself? Do you see yourself losing out though? Do you see yourself losing out on a lot of good women because you still have that approach and mindset, and you let that last relationship change you and grow that mindset that you have, sir?
I mean, it did, but you have to understand where we're living in now. It's best to be alone. So at this point in my life, I'm MGTOW to the full extreme. So fuck, there is no good woman, Mr. Goodbread. I mean, you got Mrs. Goodbread, but you know you good. But I'm me being 29 years old, almost 30 years old, in this new generation. Fuck all these hoes, and I'm be alone forever. Yeah,
Yo, bro, I
yeah,
gotta
fuck
laugh
all
at
these
you.
hoes.
You ain't shit.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Fuck these
You
hoes.
ain't shit, bro. But nah, realistically, bro, you do know that you cut yourself off from a lot of the virtuous sisters. Not a lot of the virtuous sisters. I mean, the few virtuous sisters that we have, you do cut yourself off from those sisters. And hold on, we got speaking of the devil. I spoke one up. Salute to my sister Bella B. She's in the building.
You know, I couldn't miss this for nothing in the world.
No doubt, Bella B. We're gonna make our money tonight. I'm glad that you're here. I just got through giving a series of questions to Mr. Approach. Do you mind if I ask you a couple of questions, Bella B?
Go ahead.
All right, now, what was the worst relationship experience you had, and was it private or in public?
Uh, well, the worst one was like my first relationship, kinda, and it was private. To be honest, it was private.
All right. So what happened?
In that relationship, I just found myself like being honest, and like any relationship, people may have baggage. So in my mind, that's how I'm not gonna say that's how I'm thinking, but I need to let go of my baggage and I need to let him know my baggage. And I felt like by the time I let
Right.
him know my baggage, it was like it probably messed him up mentally. At the time, I did not really know how men take things. And he started cheating and doing what he wanted to do. And it was like, oh, we're gonna go on dates, and he taking the next chick out. So I mean, long story short, he had a baby on me, and he had two kids. I let
All right,
one
all right,
slide.
all right. Hold on.
Good, get me.
And damn. So that was public then. I wasn't kind of private. It was public. Once a baby is there, because y'all got family members now, right? You got people on the outside. Y'all got cousins and all that shit all involved, all up in your business. Was it? Am I right?
Yeah,
So
especially
yeah.
my mom's. So
So,
yeah.
so what was the one, if you had to pinpoint one incident that kick started the because see what I'm trying to get at, right, is we all come into relationships with our own traumas, with our own relationship patterns, attachment styles,
Hmm.
you know what I mean? And the whole objective of a relationship is really, once you get past the infatuation stage and the honeymoon phase, it's really about, do I like the other person? You see? And a lot of us, we confuse like and love. We confuse them two. You know what I mean? When you like somebody, boy, you go above and beyond to look good, smell good, do all types of, you simping for them. When you like somebody, do y'all get that, Mr. Approach, Bella? Do y'all get
Yeah.
that?
Yeah, I get
When
it.
you like a motherfucker, you treat the motherfucker like you should treat him when you love him, right? But you don't. See, because when you love somebody, love is how much you allow, how much you tolerate, how much you allow somebody. Because you love a person, especially with you ladies, because you love a person, right? You was able to allow him to have two different babies, but only if you knew, if you really liked, if you took the time to think, do I like this guy? Do I like the fact that this nigga's a liar, this nigga's a cheater? Then you would have realized that, yo, I don't love this nigga. You get that? Did that make sense, guys?
I mean, yeah, it does. It does.
I mean, holler at me. Like, we having a conversation. Let me know if it don't make sense or not.
It makes sense
No,
because
it makes.
because they say love is blind. So I guess when you
Exactly. Exactly. Go on now. I'm just saying, this is the psychology behind this is the psychology behind it.
because once you ignore all the red flags because you like this person.
Mm-hmm. Because you love the person, you will ignore because you, it's when you loving, it's more of an outer, it's more of what the person is, what you allow the outer to do to you. When you like, it's more of your actions now. When you like, you're putting in the work. When you love, you love your way into getting destroyed.
Hmm.
You ever looked at a person, right? You ever got past the infatuation stage, got past the honeymoon phase, and you looked at the girl and be like, yo, I actually like this bitch. Mr. Approach, don't, you can't answer that because we get it. once you get the post nut clarity, that's what it is. And this is what I'm trying to get at, guys. We got to understand what we sign up for. We got to understand when once we get past that infatuation stage, if we like the person, then we got to make it our business to keep attraction. All relationship is keeping attraction. After you realize you like the person, then because it's gonna come a phase where you start to realize. Remember, after the honeymoon phase, you enter that phase where, yeah, I don't like the way you chew. I don't like the way you walk. I don't like the way you talk. I just don't like. You start to notice these things that you didn't notice when everything was less pretend now. Y'all understand that? Y'all get that? And that's the part. That be the part where you got to connect the dots now. You got to be true to yourself. That be the part where motherfuckers start to get used, the blackmail start to come in, because now you no longer love like that person. You know what I mean? You don't like that person, but you grew to love them. So you'll sit there and tolerate the bullshit and tolerate everything, knowing you really don't like that person anymore. Chime in, guys. Chime in. Let me know.
I mean, I guess it happens because like you said, after a while you start to. I mean, for a man, this might go a little off topic. It's hard to stay with one woman anyway. After that first few months, you think about fucking other bitches anyway.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Exactly. And it's because our eyes take in and we see things, we see new things, and if and the attraction level, after you realize you do not like a person, you get attracted to anything. Anything will float your eye. It will
Mhm.
catch your eye.
I mean, and plus, you know, men are meant to have multiple women anyway. So we want to fuck everything that's moving. Not by nature. God said that's how human nature works.
Yeah, men are natural praise. They go after what they want.
Mm-hmm.
So, um, Mr. Approach, what are you doing to build your tribe? What are you doing to build your army of females, bro?
Well, right now I'm not trying to build an army of females. I'm basically right now just trying to save money, and instead of having a family and shit like that, and that shit that could potentially make your life hell, I'm gonna save it and I'm gonna save money in my bank account. I'm working on getting a new crib. I'm gonna buy a bunch of designer shit so I can look fly.
You're gonna say that again, Mr. Approach. That's an immature mindset, Mr. Approach.
It don't matter. Listen, these women these days don't deserve a mature nigga. These women don't deserve a husband that's gonna love them and settle down with them anymore. I've came to the
You can't
conclusion that
speak for everybody. Don't speak for me.
listen,
You
I'm
just
not.
spoke for me.
No,
Yeah, and Mr. Approach, you looking at it from a weird sort of way because why do you feel you're doing anything for the female, bro?
I'm not doing
You
nothing for the
you
female.
you positioning yourself for you, and
Exactly.
it, but not if you going out there tricking off money just to look nice. Who you looking nice
No,
for?
no, no.
Yourself?
I'm looking like to myself. I like Balenciaga. I like Louis.
Nah, man. Listen, I hate to have to hit you with one of these, boy. I hate to have to hit you with one, but I think that was a lot right there because that's the name of the game right there. A lot of the guys, a lot of the younger guys your age has normalized simping, bro, because
No,
that's
no.
what everybody's doing.
I think I missed something when I said that. So yeah,
All right,
what
explain it.
I'm gonna do is instead of having a family and shit, I don't want to take women that are not meant to be taken seriously. So what I do is I get nice, I dress in nice clothes. I go to the club. Bitches gonna see me. You know, bitches are perv me. Is gonna be acting up once they see that Gucci, Louis and shit. They gonna see me. They gonna try to, I'm gonna get with them. I'm gonna fuck them, and I'm gonna toss them to the side of the road.
That's not healthy, bro. That's not healthy, bro.
No,
You know that
you know what I mean?
you're gonna stay bagging.
71. I'm back to say once. Fuck them and leave
All
them.
right, at least you're gonna be bagging Liliths and Jezebels. You're not really ever gonna get a chance to taste a non-transactional love.
It
You
doesn't.
don't.
They all like that, bro. You have to get your passport. There's no the
All right,
woman.
we gotta let
It's
Bella step in, and we gotta let Bella step in and
speaking
speak for the real. Please, can you step in and speak
speaking
for the
for
real?
me. Thank you, bro. Mr. Frost, I do understand your whole concept, but I don't want you to keep speaking for me. And I know there's other females out there just like me. And when I say me, I mean genuinely loyal. You understand? So it's all about, to me, is the approach. I mean, to me, I'm not gonna say it's the approach, but it's all about um the kind of women you pick. Get to know them. Because at the end of the day, like, it's some women out there just like me. You understand? That's loyal, home, cook, clean, get the jobs done. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's willing to work and go half and half with you, so you don't have to feel like you're alone. We're a team. So there's other women out there just like me. That's what I'm gonna say.
I can't see you, and I haven't spent enough time because I heard that a lot. I heard a lot, so I heard everything a lot. They all say they good, and then they all just fucked up. So
All right, so hold
Right.
on. We're gonna get back to that. We're gonna get. That's key that you said that because that's what we're talking about today. Did you heal from that female that changed you, that took, that removed you from the person that God dropped here on this earth? That's
there's a
where we're
couple
gonna
of
get.
situations.
I know, but that's why I'm gonna get you to start to pick the right females or don't pick none. Because for this year, right? We're running over here the righteous fear, the new slogan for this year, 2024, coming in. It's the whole loaf or nothing. All right? We want the whole loaf or nothing 2024. Hold on. Let me bring my guy in. Let me bring my guy BT, the young prodigy. What's going on, BT, young prodigy?
All right, I'm here to help. I'm here to help.
All right. Now, BT, I got to ask you like I ask everybody else. Worst relationship experience, and was it in private or in public?
I was in public, my nigga.
It was in public. All right. So what happened?
I got cheated on.
How did you find out?
The nigga was my partner.
Like, what happened? Did you like go through the phone? Did like you
No,
hear?
my other partner caught them out together, and
Okay.
here I am doing on my purpose and stuff like that. But guess what? Um, hey, I got cheated on, and guess
It
what?
happens to the best of us, brother. It
It was
happens. Now,
embarrassing as hell.
yeah. Now, yo, how did you confront the situation? Now, how did you handle that situation? Because
Well,
you said it was public, so you got motherfuckers all in the business. You got
oh
people
yeah.
at church probably know this one know, that one know. So how did you handle this situation, BT?
Well, for starters, I put the emotions away. I put the emotions away because at the end of the day, um, charges to the game. Um, she played me, but the nigga she played me for the dude who I've been cool with for a long time. So, you know, first thing I did was I blocked her number.
Mm-hmm.
She found out that I found out after because the thing is, bro, I know what level I could take things to if I get into an argument, and I know the kind of person I am. I've had to work on my emotional intelligence. Me and the dude in question, we're both in the military together, so if I would have flashed out the way that we do back at home, because I was in ROTC in college, but the thing is, I was also in the National Guard too, so we were reserves. So if I would have flashed out on him, I would have gotten in a lot of trouble. And
Now,
hmm?
let me ask you a quick question. Was it hard to have a conversation with her once you found out that she cheated?
uh, very, because my pride was destroyed. Very, and I felt like I wasn't no player, and I felt like a punk. I felt like a nigga who what's the word I'm looking for? I didn't feel like no man because I didn't think this kind of stuff happens to people who get females. But what I did do is I let her know. You know what I'm saying? I let her know respectfully that well, as respectful as an angry person could be,
Right.
that um people are human. But guess what? The best thing I could do is never speak to you ever again
Yeah. So how did you
because
expect her to act when she realized she was caught? How did you
ghetto,
expect her to act? You
ghetto.
expected her to act ghetto?
Yeah, because nobody likes being told they wrong. And don't get me wrong, I've been wrong. And what I did wrong was I made it all about the relationship was way too emotional. It was way not it's not enough communication. But
At the
you
time,
know,
did you at the time,
huh?
did you at the time of that relationship, did you understand clearly your attachment styles? Which one of the four attachment styles you had?
I'm a lot more physical.
Physical. So hold up.
And
Let me check. Let me check my data. All right, so you're probably gonna be the avoidant, either the avoidant or the dismissive.
that's definitely me, good bread. I'm man enough to admit that was me. I'm man enough to admit that was me. And that's something I've had to work on almost 6, 7 years later. And yeah, I'm not. You know me well enough to know what kind of man I am. You know that
Facts.
I've made
Straight
a
up.
lot of
Stand
mistakes.
up.
I've made a lot of mistakes on this way I'm at here, but I'm gonna tell you like this. Because I was in ROTC in college, and college ROTC is basically your reservist. So I couldn't flash out the way a nigga normally flash out when he find out he getting played. So what I had to basically do is I had to bite that bullet, and I had to live with it for a while. And don't get me wrong, not only was I mad, bro, I was kind of like Mr. Approach was for about a year,
Right.
for about a whole year, because that happened my senior year in college. The most happiest time in your life. That happened to me my senior year in college. I'm supposed to be happy. I'm graduating. That's why I was in undergrad. Everybody else is all booed up. And this happened in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. If you know anything about Baton Rouge, bro, it's a party city. Everybody outside, everybody having fun, everybody turning up. I'm the only one single. I'm the only one who can't get the kind of girl my homeboys got. The fine one, right? Because the minute I get a fine one, she cheat on me. Bro,
Okay.
not only was I mad, I was just like Mr. Approach was, bro. Just like him, but guess what happened, man? Got over that shit.
Right. You got to put your face in your purpose. Put your face in your purpose. You know what I
I
mean?
don't care.
So
Yeah, I
now,
don't care. Yeah.
I didn't ask you these questions or Bella B these questions, but Bella B,
Yeah.
was it hard? Was it hard to have a conversation about the about what happened about the infidelity? But hold on, sorry. We got our first super chat of the night from my guy King Gritto. What's wrong with these people?
What's wrong with y'all niggas? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you, black women? What's wrong with you voting for Barack Obama? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with y'all? You niggas are crazy.
Salute, and thank you, King Grove. Much appreciation all of the time. All right, go ahead, KB.
I think it was morally hard on his end versus my end because I don't know. I don't know. I just remember me throwing shit though. I ain't even gonna lie. Like I was throwing shit at him, and because he couldn't communicate what I already knew.
Ooh, okay. Okay, that's key. That's key. So it's one of them situations where he would have been lying and kept lying and kept lying and kept lying while you sat there and knew the whole truth.
But it's like he just had this frozen look every time, and it was like kind of like odd. And I'm like, I feel something ain't right, but you're not saying it. And the best way that he can say it was he threw a tattoo of the baby on his arm. So I'm like, now you throwing me signs, and I'm just sitting here acting stupid. Like, yo, you really want to talk or what? So I mean, it was more on his end that he didn't know how to communicate.
Hmm. And again, y'all be worrying about what he doing for you instead of what he doing to you, and that's crazy. But we here and we gonna learn from that. Now, Mr. Approach, man, was it hard for you to have a conversation? Was it hard for you to have that conversation? Which did y'all have that conversation? Did y'all ever get a chance to have that conversation about? You know what I mean?
Yeah. She apologized, and she apologized because she ended up getting pregnant by my homeboy and an abortion. So she apologized for all that shit she did. And I still stay in contact with her every once in a while. And every time I post a picture on Instagram with another bitch hugged up on her, she makes sure she hit me up.
Damn, 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 yo, bro. I'm gonna need you to stay away from 125th Street and Lexington Avenue, bagging bitches, bro. Leave them bitches alone by that McDonald's, bro.
She's in the library. The bitch is in the library. You got free Wi-Fi. You want to hear more
That
stories? I got
nigga's
more
a
shit.
wild boy. He's a wild boy. Hold on. Let me make some sense out of this live. You know what I mean? Before we take it to random. Y'all got any questions though? Y'all got any questions for me?
I just want to ask Mr. Approach how old you is, bro.
I'm 29.
Okay. Yeah, man. I'm always showing you love in the chat, man. But uh, yeah, bro, just keep your head up, man. Shit, I'm sure you do. Just yeah, bro, you'll be alright.
I
Thanks,
mean,
man.
listen, I'm
We
right
don't
there
want you with
for a
no
reason.
babies. We don't want you with no babies. That's what that sounded like right there. I don't want you with no babies, bro. You don't need to be making no babies, bro. I don't want no little Mister Approaches approaching me.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm not having no kids. I tell y'all, I work in a corrections facility. I tell y'all niggas is the hood niggas that these bitches gonna take advantage of because y'all
And you're
gangster and
right.
they make more money than you, and then they gonna yeah.
Yeah, they run game on little Pookie, man. Pookie a victim, bro.
Hmm.
Oh man.
I'm sorry if I'm a dark cloud. I actually like talking like this. I
No,
don't
you
know.
got a dark cloud, bro. Come on, man. What you talking about, bro? You speak your mind. This is what we do here at the Righteous Fair. You see, nobody taking offense. KB, she's so involved and engulfed in her goddamn self-improvement, self-evaluation, self. Nigga, you ain't bothering nobody, Mr. Approach. We want you to be you, and we appreciate you over here. You know I appreciate you, my motherfucking, you my guy.
Yeah, so I got mad shit. It's like I kept meeting variant versions of her, and I noticed something when I went to BMCC. A lot of the women that I dealt with, because I actually was a player in BMCC. That's Borough Manhattan Community College, on Chambers Street. I actually was a player at one time because all the women that I was successful with were foreign women. So most of the women that I actually had good rapport with that actually was successful, even though I didn't get to smash many of them because I was with my grandma. She wouldn't allow me to bring women inside the house. Um, the foreign woman treated me way better than the American bitches. See, the bitch that did that with the shelter shit, she was an American gangster bitch.
That's crazy, bro. But yo, Mr. Approach, you know it's crazy because I remember that story. I remember that chapter story. I remember you telling me that one right there. Whatever happened to the girl that you did the DNA test and you came here? That was one of the last times we saw you here at the Righteous Fair, like physically seen you on the panel.
Oh well,
Whatever happened to that girl?
that bitch also was a shelter bitch. She worked. I met her because me and her worked for the same security company. So she ended up living in one of the shelters that we both worked security for, but she lived another site. So basically, what happened with her is I found out that she was fucked. Though she got mad at me because she thought I cheated on her because I did because she couldn't give me anything else because her body. So I cheated on her with a Spanish mommy, and what happened with her was I figured out that she got pregnant with one of my homies, and my homie was like, "Fuck her, I'm not taking care of that kid." And how you sure that's not you? Like he asked me, "You sure that's not your kid?" Because that nigga look more like you than me. I was like, "No, that ain't my kid. That's yours, nigga." And he was like, "Yo, what I do?" I'm like, "Listen, make sure she never gets her hand on your social security card or your social security. You understand? Because I don't know."
Yeah, Mr. Approach, yeah, they loving you and they loving you in the righteous, man. Mr. Approach, be you, man, be you.
And King
Salute.
G Groove, your mom, nigga. Yeah,
Mr. Approach
yeah,
is a professional to this second. No, I mean that's a
yeah.
good. That's a compliment. That's a compliment, bro.
Oh, I thought he was dissing niggas. Oh, okay.
Nah,
Oh, oh.
you might. King Grove is he Urshus, bro. He Urshus. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? He here
Groove.
to
Never
serve
thought for
you.
them.
Can you please stop balling up and folding up and so we can't
Never
even
left
figure
for
out
them
what
King
it is?
Road.
It's gonna be $1 just laid out in there. It's all right. It won't hurt our. We had to go to Family Dollar and buy iron to iron out all the dollars because we can't even tell what they are. I work in the trustee ministry, and we trying to go to Golden Corral too. By the time we iron out all the dollars, everything is closed. And we don't even cook on Sunday no more. So just lay it in the plate. It's still gonna be $1. Amen. Come on, y'all. Let's just get along. Come on. Help us out. Because we ushers. We ushers. Amen. We're here to serve you. And
And yeah, yo, that's that New York firecracker in you, bro. You better calm down here in the righteous fear. We all brothers and sisters, bro. We
Who
we
me?
know the ones. Yeah, you, bro. Stop playing, Mr. Approach, with your little violent self. You with all the
My
crazy
bad.
content.
When I come here on a rest of I'm always in defensive mode, debate mode because I talk a lot of this shit at my job in different places, and niggas are always trying to diss me because they got daughters and they don't like the way I talk. I like nigga, fuck you, and
Oh,
I'm
you
not
be
talking
around
about
a
your
lot of
daughter.
you. You be around them New York simping forces, that everything is bullying, everything is offensive and shit.
Yeah.
They got a show called Eight at the Table that's stationed in New York. My partner is one of the producers of the show. I kid you not. I hope that all my partner, he from New York, but he cool. He remind me of Goodbread, so he ain't like that. I kid you not. I really hope all dudes in New York ain't that damn sensitive. Cause
Yeah, they
shit,
are, boy.
man.
Man, niggas is crazy over here. I tell you not. I kid you not, man. Kid you not. These niggas is weak, and it's like, yo, these niggas is the meanest, the gangsterest to each other, and nobody be doing anything to them. But you say something about they hell of a mama, and boop, automatically. And that's the person that did everything to him. That's the person that did all the fucked up shit to him. But you say they hell of a mother, and they going off the handle, bro. And that shit trickled down to them as an adults. They put that simp in sympathy, yo. And they got all of the girls, they're lying to all of the women. So the truth tellers that single ain't got a shot in the world because the women, they dealing with the lying niggas. So they done heard all these lies. So by the time they get to a nigga that's telling them the truth, it's like, wow.
Well, hey, not to cut you off, Mr. Goodbread, but there's a video I was gonna send you. It was good. It was like modern Western women like toxicity. So it's not that they meet a nigga that's telling them lies. They like the fuck nigga. They like the nigga that put them through drama. A nigga like me with a good paying, make an honest living. They don't give a fuck about niggas like us. They want a nigga. They want the pookies and niggas that entertain they bullshit.
Not
That's a
real
short.
women.
Where are the real women? There's no real. I don't be seeing it. Listen,
You
I go
gotta
to
get out
parties.
there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I gotta get
Mr.
my
Approach, I'm gonna
passport.
have to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what you about to say, bro? Is a slight lag on my end. What you about to say? I didn't mean to cut you off.
I gotta go to get my passport and go to Thailand or Colombia.
Yeah, and there is some truth to that, but I'm gonna also tell you like this, man. The more successful you get, not saying you're not successful now, but in the higher circles you get in life, not saying they're not gonna be bitches, but the more successful you get, the better quality women you get around. When you in the hood, when you in back of town, and when you in the trenches, you're not like the bitches act just like the dudes. So it's kind of hard to be around bitches who are classy and got a good head on their shoulders when everybody living in the projects. You know what I'm saying? Not
That's
saying
kind
you do, huh?
not to cut
But I
you
do.
off, but I'm just saying it's a needle in a haystack because I was one of them. So let's not do that.
Oh,
Did
yes,
you?
man. Oh, yeah, baby. Don't get me wrong now. I mean, I've met a lot of good women from down there, but the problem is this. You don't got time to find no needle in the haystack. Mr. Approach is a grown man. He needs to like I'm a grown man. You don't got time to go in no needle in no haystack. We don't got time for no fairy book endings. You need to get in social circles where the quality is always gonna be there. You don't need to be at the used car lot. You need to be at the new car lot. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to be somewhere where the quality is always in question. You need to be somewhere where any given time, any given day, every woman you meet at the very least is doing well for herself. You get what I'm saying? So we don't got time to be playing like Mr. Goodbread be saying. We don't got time for fairy tale land.
Yeah, and that's why the conversation is great, Mr. Approach. The conversation is great, but you know what you gotta do. We talking
Mhm.
about you gotta get around this, you gotta get around that. If you, who you is, with your mindset, with or without that motherfucking mask on, take your ass around some good women, you gonna fuck the bag up. You got to fix you, Mr. Approach. You
I mean,
got you got
I
to
know
do
what I
that.
gotta do to
Cause right
fix
now
it
you
again.
comfortable. You wait, hold on. You're comfortable playing the game on the level you're playing it. That's all. You're comfortable playing the game on the level you're playing it. You need to play the game on next level, bro.
What you mean I need
You
to play?
you huh?
What you mean?
You're comfortable playing the game at this level, like with this level of chicks. Because to be honest, to piggyback off of what BT said to clean it up a little bit. The higher up you go in the ladder, the worse the women are, guys. The more money you get, the worse these women are. You see the dirtiest of dirty shits, yo. That's when the shit get nasty. The more money you got, you don't see the greater women. The greater women are here at the level we at right now. You just gotta fix you to find those good women. You be goddamn you get there. What you think when you get money that the bitches that's waiting for you at the finish line is gonna treat you better than the bitches that's struggling? You crazy, bro. You crazy. Take it from a person with experience, bro. The
So let me.
the more money you get, the nastier the women are. That's when you get all of the shit that you thought you would never ever get because you got some money now, and the nastier they get.
But listen, let me tell you about the experience I had when I was in BMC, when I was in John Jay college. It happened like all the bitches was in there was feminists, and this is when I really became red pill. And this is when I really realized the school system is teaching bitches how to be the liberals are teaching bitches how to be feminists. The teacher, it was the teacher. I had to put the teacher in his place. I almost got kicked out of the class because I came on no holds barred the fucking teacher. And he preaching his bullshit to the girls. I'm like, so this is where they get it from. It don't just come from their moms and aunties. They got a teacher, a democratical teacher teaching them this bullshit.
That's strong. Hold on, we got my guy King Ghetto in the motherfucking King Ghetto, what's going on today, sucker?
What's good, bro? Good bread. What's good? You know what I'm talking about? The homie BT, Sister Della B. You know what I mean? Yeah, man.
I gotta baptize you like I baptize everybody else. I'm gonna mute you real quick. Rey Mysterio, get your audio together. You probably gotta put your charger on. You gotta get your charger. Plug your charger in.
Boyka, 619. Boyka, that's my boy.
All right, sound better right there. I'm gonna mute you though. All right, King Grove. So, what's the worst relationship experience you had? Was it private or in public?
Probably have to say it was in public, you know what I'm talking about, but nobody else wasn't around. But
okay. What happened? Walk us through.
Yeah. Okay, I was there, yeah, I mean, I had this this little pretty brown round, you know what I'm talking about? This little you know what I'm talking about? I had this the cute little, you know what I mean, little brown skin, man. She was one of them Ecas, you know what I'm talking about?
Okay, from the tribe, yeah.
Yeah, not a Tumbeca, but she was an Eka, you know what I mean?
Right.
Her mama was cool, you know what I mean? And pretty, you know, dark brown, but you could tell they had a little Native American in them. And her and her mama both had like real long hair. And they was, you know, they was gorgeous. They was cool, you know what I mean? And, you know, they lived in a different part of my neighborhood. And my high school was so big, I went to school with the broad and didn't even know it. So I started working with her. And, I rolled up on her, macked on her, and it was all good. And we started dating for about maybe a year and a half. But I'm going to tell you something, though, man. Sometimes these bitches can get a little too comfortable in the relationship. So, look here, Mr. Approach, you titty sucker. Take notes, brother. Now, I'm finna school you on, straight up. I'm finna school you on some real good, from an older titty sucker till a younger titty sucker. I'm finna school you, my boy. I'm going to tell you, it's okay not to give a fuck about this shit, you know what I mean, on one hand. But on the other hand, you can't lie to yourself, bro. Like, if you really want love and want a relationship, you just have to do like the motherfuckers that be trying to find gold out in the river. You know what I'm saying? You got to sift and sift through that bullshit and try to get you something good. I mean, always keep your guard up. Don't get me wrong. Because these days, I'd be a damn fool to tell you not to keep your guard up. So you're right for that. Because a lot of these American and just westernized women in general, you know what I'm saying? They ignorant as a fuck. They trying to take your money. And I mean, fuck your best friend, your homie. You heard what BT said. But now with me and this chick, everything was cool. And I'm going to tell you what happened, bro. She had the bitter homegirl syndrome. Her homegirl was getting tired of her ass always hanging out with me, having all these stories about me and her having a good time. Her ass bitter. You know, she chasing one of my other homeboys named Dedrick. This nigga got the lazy eye and shit, looking like a broke Muppet. You know what I mean? This motherfucker would literally, to get away from her, he would go hide out in the projects and go play basketball over there just to get away from her. She maybe got to see this nigga like once every 3 to 5 weeks, and he would give her some and she'd put money on him. So when a girl, you know what I mean, started dating me, I'm telling you, the homegirl Tasha wasn't feeling that shit. So anyway, man, to make a long story short, you know, she got, you know, influenced by the broad and whatnot, and she pulled up in my driveway, man, one night, and it was crazy. She was like saying some shit and talking shit, saying just out of nowhere, homie. She was like, you know, nigga, you should be paying me because, nigga, I'm giving you the pussy whenever you want it, nigga. And I looked at her, I said, well, bitch, don't want it. Keep it moving. Kick rocks. I said, the same way you pulled in this driveway, roll your funky ass back out that motherfucker. And her jaw just dropped like, damn. I said, yeah, bitch, you played with the right one today. So she skirted on out of there, man. The bitch stalked me for like 6 weeks after that. I mean, stalked the nigga in the nigga driveway in her pajamas and shit, going by every little motel we used to go to. This bitch was crazy. Surprised she ain't called the damn detective, the TV show on a nigga or something. Like, yo, so, you know, you got to, some of these girls, man, we talk about being emotionally intelligent. A lot of these girls have been with so many no good bullshit ass dudes. Maybe they no good in the bed, or maybe they smack them around or treat them bad, or they always broke or whatnot, or maybe they look like the hunchback of Notre Dame, whatever it is. When they get a fly, smooth nigga with a nice car with some TV screens or something, a dude that other girls want who treats them right, a lot of women, man, they'll gravitate towards that for only so long, Mr. Approach. But after 6 months to a year to 5 years, bro, that shit gonna scare the fuck out of them. Because even their aunties and moms and grandmas, they've watched them all have similar shitty ass relationships their whole life. So what you bringing them, if you come and being that real thorough dude, a good dude, they don't know how to reciprocate that shit. And like he say, we need to heal. A lot of these women, man, they're fucked up in the head, bro, and they need like some kind of counseling. I ain't big on therapy, but you need to talk to somebody, goddammit, somebody who can.
Yeah, they're not designed to be in a relationship. A lot of these chicks,
You go.
they're better off as a single mother. Like that's their comfort zone. They're better off as a single mother, and they're better off, you know, living in isolation with a bunch of kids they can't take care of. It is what it is, man. And that's not to say they're not bad people. They probably as cool as hell, but the problem is they have habits and mindsets that make it to where they can't be in no relationship. That's why a lot of these chicks, they might be educated, but they can't be in relationships with an educated dude because it'll become a battle for supremacy. Who's the smartest? Who got the most money? Who got the bit more social clout? A lot of these women can't be in a relationship because really and truly they want to be more man than the man they with.
All right, now, guys, we going to go on and get ready to wrap this thing up because I am not no dummy, yo. In our private chats, it's an hour. Y'all niggas don't try me. Yo, I salute everybody that came on the panel today. I salute everybody that came on the panel. You know what I mean? Much appreciation. Thank y'all for sharing your experience and shit. You know what I mean? Guys, we definitely got to heal. We got to do better. You know what I mean? Because if we want better, we got to do better. Ain't nobody going to give us anything, and we ain't entitled to no success without doing the work. We got to put in the work. And guess where the work start at? The work start with us as an individual. And remember, there is no Gus without us. You know what I mean? So we need each other, guys. Remember, God ain't create no perfect person after Lucifer, bro. That's a wrap. That's a wrap. We need to get our other half, which means we need to network. Our network equals our net worth. On the low, guys. On the low. So you can't be running around here like I ain't come to make friends. Like everybody ain't got to be your friend. But the most common denominator in this world is people. You know what I mean? People make the world go round. So, you know what I mean? We're going to have to learn how to mesh well with others. And that's the big problem right there. That's the big problem. We grow accustomed and we grow these new traits that come from these old relationships. We grow those traits and we bring them to the new relationship. And it ain't about what we know and who know the most and trying to prove a point or trying to protect yourself. A relationship is about meshing. and trying to find where is your position. What position do you play? How do you fit into that position? And let's go. Let's go. Relationships are like team sports, bro. They are teams, bro. They are teams. If you are a better point guard, then you play the point guard. I will play the center. Once we get through the what's that? The honeymoon phase, and we start to learn and or see what we don't like on the other person, and we start to communicate and we start to talk and let each other know, because that's all relationships is filling each other out, getting to know each other, getting to like each other, and maintaining that attraction. I mean, that's what it's about, guys. And once you know you don't like a person, then communicate that and move on. It's okay to not mess with people. It's okay that relationships don't work. Some of you guys get in a relationship and then you be embarrassed that you can't force your way into proving that this relationship works. If the relationship sucks, the relationship sucks. You cut your losses, you cut your ties, chalk it up. That don't mean that that person is an angry. That don't mean that that person is an angry, mean, whatever you want to call them or paint them out to be. That don't mean that. It just means y'all two spirits don't mesh. It's a lot of spirits out there. We got to get back to that. We pay too much attention trying to point the finger and trying to paint the other motherfucker in this relationship out to be the asshole. That's the reason why we lost. We lost because you whole time you trying to be the point guard, center, small forward, power forward, and the shooting guard. It was you that made the team lose. You know what I mean? It was you that made the team lose because you never found your position. And again, we come into these relationships, we come into these teams with our own mating patterns, with our own traumas, with our own. You got to leave that and park that at the door. You got to park that at the door because the other person, your partner, they too have traumas and doubts and insecurities that they come into the relationship with. Guys, let's use our head. Let's follow real leaders. Let's intake real information. Mr. Approach, you left without me telling you. Well, all I got for you to tell you is stop intaking so much. Unsubscribe from so many of them channels. Even if it hurt the ability for you to give me the content you need to give me, because you is my go-to guy when it comes to content. That's probably the reason why I'm drinking, because you subscribe to so many, but you intaking so much shit that it got you confused, my boy. And I love you like cooked food, so I gotta tell you, you know how I do. I check everything. I check everybody. You know what I mean? But that's what it is. That's where you go wrong. That's why you feeling how you feeling. That's why you come off derogatory. You give us your hard, cold truth, but remember, you fail because after your hard, cold truth, supposed to come some reassurance and comfort, bro. And that's what make you a solid Sigma alpha male, bro. Because every alpha Sigma male they know how gentle they can be because they know their true masculinity. When you come off the way you come off out of control. You come off, quote, quote, toxic masculinity, bro. And that's because you ain't taking too much. You go to this channel, that channel tell you, fuck these bitches. Then you go to that channel tell you, then you'll come to my channel and I'm giving you the real deal, holy feel. And then you go there and then, too much of that shit, bro. Too much of that shit, bro. That's like watching 6 TVs at one time, bro. Imagine being able to watch the Cosby shows, Martin, Family Matters, All My Children, all at the same time, just in front of you. You're one person. You get to watch all that shit at the same time. It all come on at 6 o'clock. It's 6 o'clock, go. Imagine that shit. You're going to be fucked up. All right, y'all. Yo, anything else y'all two want to add before we close this up?
Yeah, I do. I just want to say, like, one, It's just identifying the hurt so you won't re-enter the past. Two is knowing that the past trauma don't live with you as long as you continue to carry it and just continue to be happy and knowing that what's meant for you is for you and nobody can take that away from you.
That's solid information right there. Solid information. What you said, Nas Wisdom, too much information. I gotta slow it down. Nas Wisdom, man, we need you on the panel, man. We need you, girl. Oh man.
What's that?
King Rose, take us on home now, man. Take us on home, man.
I ain't gonna take us home. No, I ain't gonna take us home, but I'm gonna take us to the hourly motel. You know what I'm talking
about? Let's go.
And I don't get 3 hours for average bitches, okay? It's got to be a fly bitch to get $30 out of this nigga, okay? And I might not be the one to pay, okay? And after she gonna take me to dinner's after I see them tits. Let me stop. Hold on. No, I'm over here set tripping, man. I'm feeling good, smelling on something funky in this jar here. I'm like, man, as soon as I get off of here, you already know what time it is, Bread.
No doubt, yo. Salute to Zone, man. Much appreciation. Zone said he gonna break this one down. That mean I earned my money. I must have earned my money tonight, yo. Salute to Zone.
You might have saved that, brother, man.
Salute to the righteous fear. Salute to everybody that create this monster, B. Y'all create this monster, man. Much love and appreciation, y'all. We out of here. Wrap up, strap up, drink responsibly. Do not play with your life. We do this for the culture, guys.
Big shout out. Y'all get over there and subscribe to my man, Mr.Goodbread. And the reason why I want y'all to subscribe to this man, because he shows resilience. That man wake up every day and post about 2 videos a day, and he may just get 6 views or 50 views or 40 views. But guess what? You can see his work ethic. You can see him not stopping. You can see him getting knocked down and getting back up. I'm watching you, Mr.Goodbread. You remind me of myself. Just stay resilient, bro. Stay resilient.